podcast talk, now it's deeper than rap. Couple.
So here's my theory, and I think it's a damn good one. I think All-Star JR was presented with the ability to actually press charges against Ben 10 and James Prince Jr. and Daddy and Ron and OG3 and all the other lackeys that were in there, right? And I'm going to tell you why. I believe he did not press charges. The All-Star JR didn't say shit. But I also believe the police asked Ben 10 and his crew, was this your gun? And they said no. I believe wholeheartedly that they spoke to the police, and the words that they told the police is, no, that's not our gun. So if All-Star JR never comes out and says out his mouth, bro, these dudes try to rob me, and that's why I acted in self-defense, even though it's on camera, bro, I'm looking at it like this. The DA just don't give a shit. Because the DA never really needs what everybody think they need. See, if you do something on camera, let's say you rob a liquor store bare masked, but you rob the hoodest liquor store in all of America. If that freaking video gets viral and they see it's your face on there stealing and all this shit, the DA could say, I'm gonna prosecute or I don't, and the clerk doesn't have to say shit. See, some people believe, oh, all this shit and all this shit, bruh. No, listen, if they have enough evidence, they can press forward. See what I'm saying? Now, to prove it, you're gonna need heavy evidence. But I think in this is just my theory. Maybe somebody else came up with this. I have no idea. But in my mind, I think that All-Star JR basically didn't say shit as far as pressing charges and all that. When the freaking cop out his mouth say, it looks like an attempted robbery and all this shit and everything. Well, you need somebody to corroborate that story. And nobody else did. So when they go to these cats in the hospital last week and they start asking all these questions, they actually basically doing what they supposed to do. Nigga, I don't know where that gun came from, but here's the funnier part. In that report, it says that there was a holster and obviously the mag and all that shit and the gun and all that. Bruh, I'm going to be honest with you. When that man is shooting that gun, there is no holster, so it's impossible unless it's on camera of him taking the holster off, which wouldn't make any damn sense because you wouldn't have been able to see all of that. But I think the feds is playing a dirty-ass game because the only crime that we see that they can prove without needing anything is All-Star JR shooting a gun. But they will not be able to say other things like, oh, shit, bruh, he already had the gun. They're not even doing that. They can't do that because they can't prove that part. All they can prove is that he was a felon in possession. If they go to, hey, bruh, he was shooting in defense of himself, then that basically becomes a hell of a case that I don't know if the feds can win that at the slightest, if they can even stick up with the charges. So we gonna see, bruh. I'm beyond curious, man. I think that none of these cats said shit except this ain't my gun. I don't know where that gun came from and all this shit and everything. I have no idea. They can even try to push he attacked us first and all this shit and everything, and we just so happened to put hands on him and blah, blah, blah. I doubt they would say all that because, bro, that would lead your ass straight to jail. But I'm starting to believe, bro, all they did was say, man, it wasn't our gun.
Yeah, they stir the pot, turn smoke into a blaze. Every headline got a name, trying to boost they plays. Turn brothers to ops, put a price on pride. On God, industry messy, they just watch from the side. Watch podcast talk, now it's deeper than rap. Couple mics in the camera, got them setting traps. Number one in the city, but it come with a cost. Detroit. Dog face news, tell the truth was lost. Started off cool, now it's tension in the air. Same room last year, now we can't even share. They clip one sentence, make it sound like a threat. Cut it up, now it's pressure on the neck, got the city upset. In the Pontiac ties, but the D show love. Pontiac, Detroit. Still representing both sides when I rise above real one. But the blogs won't beef, they don't care who bleed. They don't, long as views go up, they gon' plant that seed for clicks.